Hey there, you. Welcome back to another spiritual oracle card reading. My name is Brian Nesline. I am a psychic clairvoyant spiritual card reader. I'm an empath, an intuitive. These are just words to help describe or label behaviors of being a card reader or being someone that deals with spiritual information that's here to really help our life expand in a way that is miraculous or practical, or just to raise our vibration, or to expand our perspectives. And when our perspectives are expanded, we're able to take that into our personal life in a new way. So look, a couple of things you need to know before we get into this reading. Okay, the first thing is watch it all the way through. No matter what cards you were drawn to get to this reading, or for whatever reason it is that you clicked on this, whatever that is, be sure to watch the whole reading all the way through, because cards come back around, things fit together in new ways, things evolve throughout the reading. So you'll want to watch it all in order to see how it fits together for your highest good at this time. And that is the second thing, at this time. Now look, every reading, this is important, every reading is for you. It's for you in the time that you watch it. In fact, as this reading unfolds, it's going to be for me as well. I've never heard it. I've never seen it. I have no idea what it's going to be. So you and I are both in the same place at the right time to get this reading. And it's for you, because then what's going to happen is you're going to be able to take some of the information literally and some of the information metaphorically. Now, metaphor just means symbolism or analogy and things like that. So don't take every little bit and piece as some kind of law or decree or dogma or any of that crappity crap. Allow the reading to unfold and present information that will spark your beliefs, spark your emotions, and just spark whatever's going on in your life. You'll see, if you sort of set an intention that this is for your highest good, then you'll only hear and see things that fit in with that puzzle that you create up here. Because when we decide the readings for us, and when we set the intention that we only want what's for our best, our highest good, then that's really all that's going to get through. Yeah, all right, let's go ahead and get into this. Now, one more thing I want to say before we dive into this reading. The reading's going to have several cards, so watch it all the way through. What I want to tell you is that we are spiritual beings having human experiences, and this is important. All this is very simple. It just means that we are an awareness or a consciousness that is living inside of a person's life. You have your life, your personal life. I have mine. The neighbor has theirs, and on and on. Look around. All the people, your family, your friends, significant others, ex-wives and husbands, ex-boyfriends and girlfriends, whoever, they all have their own personal life. But each one of us is the same in that we are an awareness, a consciousness, a spiritual presence inside of that person. And you, my friend, my spiritual friend, are that conscious awareness. When we know this about ourselves, we're able to get information in and then use it for the good, instead of get pushed and pulled around by the information in the readings, or by the information that we find around us as we walk around in the world. Oh, that's a long intro. Let's go ahead and dive into this reading. But you probably heard some things just in that intro that are helpful, because that's all part of the reading too. This whole experience is here for us. Let's find out what we're going to see and where we're going to start. The self-worth card. Now look, first of all, how appropriate, because we are just talking about who we really are as a self and a spirit in the world. So the orange chair represents that spiritual entity, the consciousness, the awareness, the part of us that is non-material, immaterial. And when you know that that is come down from the stars or from heaven or from God, source, universe, whatever you want to call it, it comes down and it creates a seat in the world for our personal life to sit in. Look, if we would take our throne, our rightful place as the agent or the consciousness and the self combined, a personal self and a spirit combined, an awareness, and a self combined. Then we were going to be able to get this white iceberg-like canvas where we can become the playful snow angels in the world. Now, what's that mean? That means that we get this white slate, this clean slate, this blank canvas of a personal life to be able to write on or act on or do stuff with. And when we are wanting to go out into our world, we want to know that anything is possible, that it's white as snow every day. Every day it is renewed. A new coat of snow falls down, like the card showing, and wipes away everything that has happened in the past. And we are given blank canvas, blank slate, renewal, rebirth, always the one conscious spiritual being and self combined, who always has a fresh moment, an eternal moment to start over or to start new. To start new or to do something different. To do something different in the moment, regardless of what the past was like. Ooh, or any fears about the future. Ooh, we are locked into this little iceberg land, meaning that we are safe and protected every day from everything else out there, from the scary, scary world of the forest, from the other icebergs of other people, from the trees, from anything that we think could get us. All that is at bay, as you can see in the card. So the true worth of ourself is knowing that it is a blank canvas that we can then bring our spiritual presence, our consciousness, our awareness into, and then become like a snow angel in the world. And that's the other part of this card. It's saying, hey people, go out and do angelic things. What's that mean? Do things that are playful, childlike. That's what you would see, a snow angel made by a child. Playful, childlike, awe and wonder, goofy, a little bit of a authenticity, a little bit of a letting go, laying down in that snow and flapping your arms like a little angel, like a little snow angel. Plus, angelic, like do what you honestly sense is good or great to bring into the world as a spearhead of this ever-advancing light in the world. We see that by the orange in the card, because the orange signifies the chakra sacral, which is the creative part of the spiritual entity. In general, it is seen as the spiritual creative force in the world. So, be sure to take your throne as a creative being, that spiritual being, and do whatever you want to do in your personal world. That's why you get that white blank canvas. But do only the things that you really sense are worthwhile, are honestly good, because that is going to bring your self-worth to a level that is so beautiful that you are just going to feel amazing, which you are. Each one of us is, because we are all bringing something unique, some kind of a unique variable into this world. But just by being ourselves, by being our quirky little, different little, opinionated at times, or emotional at times, or creative at times, or blah, blah, blah at times, just by doing the things we love doing, being who we are, saying the things we say, we get to be, that blank canvas. There's a nothingness card, no thingness. We get to be that blank canvas writer honor. We get to bring into the darkness of this world that white light of cool things. Think of this like a chalkboard, and you're bringing your white light down. You're writing your little chalk-like lines along the space of reality that we're all walking around on here on Earth. So you can also know that there's nothing here except what you put here. What you put here with your words and your actions and your emotions. And this is good news, because now there's no real enemy. It's just a black and white world where you're able to write your stories based on the activities that you engage in, the words that you use, and that emotional heart that you bring to life as that snow angel. Now, the other thing we're seeing here with the nothingness card is, ooh, oh no, everything is dark and black. Oh no, everything's falling apart. I'm going to be lost. Oh no, help. No, not at all. Unless you decide to interpret it that way. So it's a warning, not really, because there's nothing to really be warning or worried about. But it is a little example that if we take our consciousness space our intelligence, our ability to make meaning out of nothing, make meaning out of nothing, then if we pointed towards dark things, scary things, being lost, being afraid, thinking things are going to get worse, if we do that, then look at all the darkness that we pull and place onto our iceberg, so much so that it ends up destroying all of our goody-good light. We don't want to use our light for darkness. So it's just not a warning, but a little bit of a example that's just something to not bother doing. We can get out of that easily just by knowing that there is only one God, one source, one power, white light, that is coming into the world as a conscious, intelligent spirit living inside of you, living right inside of you. And that spiritual being is who we always were since we were born. You know, we grew our personal self by our beliefs or by the words that we were told or the meanings that we were given for things. But now that we've grown up, we are learning to transcend those meanings, to look at them a little less literally and a little more metaphorically. We are becoming the queen of this world. And that's what we're seeing here. Look, the red that we're seeing around here is the root chakra. Now, what's that mean? That means the material world that we're living in, that black space of nothingness that is our day, is getting painted or expanded. The material world part of us is growing. It's growing based on our contributions to it. Contributions. And the yellow here is showing that when we allow that, here's the throne of the seat right there, as we allow that self and that spirit combined, you can see these two are right here in this card. As we allow them to be combined in this yellow space, what is that? This is a yellow chakra, solar plexus chakra, meaning joy. Joy. So we want to expand our personal world, the red, with our spirit and our self combined and intertwined to be able to bring only joyful things, white light things, joyful things, only the things you really want to see blossoming. Here's the flower in the world of your personal life. Bring those in. And that looks like telling stories to other people of high vibration stuff or good news. Or it looks like being a child again and acting in that playful awe and wonder space, showing people new ways to look at things that are in their environment. Or it looks like, listening closely to other people and having that calm space of love and light that you bring to them, creating a space for them to be themselves and reflecting back to them some positive things or some bright, joyful things that you hear and see in them. Build up their worth of their self by noticing all of the activities, the interests, the unique ways that they express themselves. Feed that back or reflect that back to them. And by doing that, you're going to expand it in your own life, So let's go ahead and get one more card to move out of this reading. Let's see what it is from this Little Mermaid and Dolphin deck. We are saying, set your sights higher. Boom, there you are looking at that star above. And we saw that in that first card that I kicked away. Set your sights as high as you can, meaning that with all the people around you, just go up to the variations, as you can see in the star with the different colors. Go into the variations of the white light with your joy wings. Look at all that yellow. Go and find the joyful things you see and hear in the world and in other people, and speak about that and emotionally reflect that back to them as that snow angel. As you bring that over and over, your worth of self is going to rise. So is their self-worth. And really, the whole race of us humans is going to get better and better. It just is. So let's read this. Increase your standards, and expect more for yourself. Yeah, you can expect more for yourself. Don't settle, but instead get active. When it says don't settle, it doesn't mean like weed out people and stuff. No, it means, and it doesn't mean like, don't put up with this or that. Not really. It more means don't settle. Instead, get active, get busy, with noticing the goody good in people, in things, in everything around you. Let go, be that snow angel, little kid. Go for that white, bright canvas light. Bring it down into the world, joy machine. Let everything become a wonderful expression of God's source universe in the world. Do only what you truly, truly feel is worthwhile. And send that out. And as you do, you're just going to get more and more and more and more and more and more and more of that back. Serve up that white light to the people around you. Let them feast on that sweet, sweet, goody, good spiritual food that only you, as a unique expression of God's source universe in the world, can bring. Yeah, that's your reading. Please subscribe to this channel. Be a part of this spiritual adventure and this spiritual readings and this spiritual experience. Oh, keep practicing setting your intentions that only the best and good stuff is going to get into your awareness, and that you're going to be able to use that stuff to fit together new expressions, new points of view, new emotional impressions that you're packing into this world of your personal life with your family, your friends, your coworkers, your neighbors, at the supermarket, with strangers on the street. Everywhere you go, there you are, with that white light and that joy. Take care, everybody. I will see you tomorrow.